I'm Urhealing, pro fitness specialist, yoga instructor, and the intellectual property of Urhealing. So we've talked about so much of going on with the muscles and how they actually retract and extend, and how Urhealing makes it more efficient. So what I wanted to talk to you a little bit today is about feeling for the muscle tension. Feeling for that muscle in Urhealing is incredibly important. You have to know the anatomy very well. You have to know its limits. And if you understand the connective tissue as well as the muscles, those type 1s and type 2s, you understand that they only extend so far, okay, before they're pushed to their limit. So say that leg is here, and if I'm pushing this knee back into the body right here, you know that it's only going to go so far this way, and then you'll feel it push back, okay? When we start to feel it push back, that's where you want to begin the counting for breaths, okay? So, for instance, in this one, in the knee retraction, full retraction, we're doing 5 breaths. You want to start counting when you get to that tension point. That tension point, you're resting one hand on the side and one hand at the bottom of the foot. You get right to that tension point, and now you want to coach them on breathing. Okay? That's going to extend that muscle further than it's been able to retract, whichever muscle it is in the Urhealing. And each time they breathe, each time they exhale, they will get deeper in the stretch every single time. Now, you want to feel for that muscle tension and to make sure that they are not contracting that muscle, because that kind of takes away from the stretch. You want them to be totally relaxed. You coach them consistently and relax. And if you feel muscle tension, this is a very big key. If you feel muscle tension in the stretch, you're feeling for it, okay? You have to feel for it because they're entrenched in their breathing. So you're feeling for that muscle tension, and you want to feel if they contract that muscle, what you want to do is touch that area that you're stretching. You touch that area, and that will remind them to let loose of that tension. For instance, if you're here on the calf, you're pushing down on the toe, and you have the heel in your hand, and you're doing the calf stretch, and you feel them dorsiflex more towards you, you want to say, stay relaxed and touch just a little bit, just a touch on their calf muscle. That will allow them to feel that they have contracted that muscle, okay? Do this all the time, especially in the figure 4 stretch, and you're pushing that knee back and you just touch them right in the high glute and hip flexor. They'll say that's exactly where the tension is, and that allows them to be able to actually release that tension. Okay, so this is going to make anyone more functional, and that's the whole key with Urhealing, is to make people more functional. Okay, so when you're making someone more functional, they have to be in a relaxed state so that they really can get the healing in, okay? So that's what I want to definitely talk about. You feel that muscle tension, just give it a slight touch to remind them. If you feel that muscle tension nice and relaxed, make sure you're coaching them in the breathing. When you feel that muscle tension, you know that's where you should start, and you'll get deeper and deeper in the stretch from there. Thank you.